Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the world of neutral paint colors, specifically the ever popular beige. And now, beige might seem like a boring option to some of you, but it actually offers a multitude of benefits for your home. Beige is a timeless and versatile color that can create a really warm and peaceful vibe to your home. It's not gonna push anyone's buttons, unless you're a designer that has seen beige everywhere, and maybe it'll bother you. But to a lot of people, I think it's a great popular default choice that just feels safe and familiar. So what are some of the reasons why people use beige? Well, the first one for sure has to be versatility. Beige just pairs well with almost any color palette, making it a great option for creating a cohesive look in your home, no matter what design style you're really implementing. I think it just fits in a number of scenarios. Can't really think of many design styles where beige wouldn't look good. The second one, which is kind of underrated when it comes to beige, is the warmth that it brings. Beige, unlike gray, adds a touch of warmth to your space, making it feel cozy and inviting. If you like feeling nice and warm, your paint colors should feel warm too. So there is kind of that parallel there. Familiarity is another big one. Beige is just one of those go-to colors that we've seen. There's something nice about having familiarity in a paint color. It's gonna harken you back to maybe the home you grew up in. It's a color you've seen kind of everywhere. So while some people might see that as a negative, it's just kind of boring and played out, to others, it has that comforting feel that I think is really relatable. Okay, so what about choosing the right beige? How do you select a beige paint color? Well, I think it's very important to consider the overall style of your home and also the amount of natural light that it receives. A lighter beige can create a brighter, more airy feel, while a deeper beige that has a little more richness can add a touch of sophistication. So if you live in a place that gets a ton of natural light, you really are just very lucky in that respect. I would recommend going for a beige that is a little more rich, a little more deep. At most, maybe like a 65 LRV, 70 max, because any lighter than that, with all the window light that you're getting, it's gonna wash out the color and you're really not gonna notice it at all. On the other hand, if you don't have a ton of good lighting, I actually think you can kind of go either way. You can go lighter to reflect the maximum amount of light back into the space, or you can also stick with those mid-tone beige colors just to kind of lean into that richness. So why don't we talk about some of my top beige paint colors? Let's get into 5 that I really enjoy. Starting with Baja by Behr Paint. This is a 55 LRV beige, great classic golden undertoned color. I think this is Behr's best beige, if you really wanted to just lean into it, full stop. As we shift over to Benjamin Moore, I gotta go with Shaker Beige and Bleecker Beige. Both pretty similar in terms of composition and depth, kind of in that mid-tone territory, right around 52-ish LRV. Shaker Beige just has a little more of a lean towards, let's say, gold, yellow undertone, little more of that. And then Bleecker Beige also has that, but it's toned down a bit with some gray. Not so much where I would call it a grayish. It's still definitely in the beige category to me, but it just feels a little more, let's say, contemporary, mellowed out, but still brings that beige richness that I think is important. And then Sherwin-Williams, I got 2 for you, and I love them both. The first one is Keeling Beige, and this is a lighter color. It has a 57 LRV, but what I like about it is it sort of trades in that more yellow gold warmth found in Shaker Beige and exchanges it for a more bronze or even brown leaning warmth in Keeling Beige, which is really nice. It's also a little bit lighter than those other two, so it'll give you a little more of an airy feel, but still within that range of having that richness. But I think my favorite beige of the bunch, and it's kind of borderline, it is a little more grayish leaning, because I do enjoy a bit of a gray dusting in my paint colors. It would be Accessible Beige by Sherwin-Williams. And this is honestly the beige I would recommend to the majority of people. I think because it has that little bit of gray, kind of cheats a little bit, sort of toes the line between both sides. It'll just give you way more versatility, way more of a muted, subtle approach to beige. It's also going to be the lightest color out of the 5, so a little more of that airy feel once again. Beige paint colors, they just offer a timeless and versatile option for homeowners looking to create that warm and inviting atmosphere without having to really go out there color-wise. By understanding the different types of beige, you can find the perfect color to complement your home style and your personality as well. So remember, the best way to choose a paint color, you gotta test it out on your own, in the space, get samples, paint them on poster boards, see how the colors look in different lighting conditions, test. Let me know your favorite beige colors in the comment section below. We have another video right over here.